Good evening and welcome to the Vodkast. Before we start tonight, I want to share something with you. I know a lot of you come here maybe just to see the Oreo reviews, but this is my version of a vlog, I guess. It's the one time where I feel like I've got time that I can sit down and have fun, and if I also have something to say, I say something. What I wanted to share with you tonight is my friend Kerry Gallagher Rabolo. I can't remember the last two names. Sometimes the male one goes first, sometimes the female one goes first. Sometimes I don't think it matters, sometimes it's alphabetical. She had shared on her Facebook page that she had lost a cow, Patty Cakes, that she'd had for 14 years that she had a very special bond with. Excuse me. And the first thing I thought of was Toby, my cat, who passed away last year. Well, we had to put him to sleep. He didn't pass away. And at first, I was really sad and I wanted to cry. And like my body started to get into those motions. I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, do you remember when Corey? Remember when Toby came into your life and all of a sudden there was a smile on my face, and I started thinking about like the experiences and the moments that I'd shared with that cat for over the 17 years that we had him for. He became a family member. I mean, almost right from the beginning. I've told you the story about how we found him. I'm not going to tell you that again. If you want to know what it is, go through all my videos and you'll find it somewhere in there. I have no idea where it is. I realized that saying goodbye to your fur babies is an incredibly difficult thing. To me, it's just as bad as a lot of the people I've lost in my life. Humans, I should say. We say goodbye, but when the pain passes, you're left with this little lifetime of memories that you had. And it sucks that they're gone and they'll never be back or whatever, but you have to, I mean, you can cling to the pain as long as you want, but as soon as you start to remember and let go of the pain, I think things are just amazing. It's a lot better. That's what I've learned over the last, 20 years. I hadn't had pets my whole life, and since then we've lost a lot of pets and had to give away several other pets, so it sucks. Hey, what did Jane say to Tarzan when she saw the elephants charging? Here come the grapes! That was a stupid joke. Grayson and I were going through my phone and like reading jokes back and forth, and that was one of them. There were some pretty good ones in there too. So we got some things we're going to try tonight. First and foremost, we have the Oreo hot cocoa mix. I got this a few weeks ago. I've been sitting on it. I knew these were coming out, and I thought it might be a nice time to do them all together and save myself from doing two separate videos. And so that's what I did. And the funny thing is the star of the show tonight here, I didn't even know they were coming out this soon. I figured it'd be closer to Christmas or Thanksgiving at least. And here they are. They were just sitting on the shelf. It's fantastic. I hope the audio is okay on this. I'm trying, obviously, a new setup here. Instead of using my wide-angle lens, I wanted to try my kit lens, the 18 to 1 to 35. So I've got it at 18. I've got it pretty far away from me, about 4 feet away from me. And I wanted to put a little bit of depth of field. And with this lens, I can do it a little bit better than I can with a 5.6 aperture, the lowest I can go on that. So I don't know how the brightness is going to look. I'm still doing 24 frames a second. I didn't hear back if you'd prefer 60 or 24, so I'm just going to roll with this until somebody says, hey. Thing is, here's I don't know if I'll give you an example or not, but this is 24 frames a second. You can see like it's got a motion blur almost to it, whereas with 60 frames a second you see a lot less of that, and the higher you go, if you get a 4K 120 frames a second, it's ridiculous. It's like you're just standing next to somebody at that point. At what point do we decide we've gone too far and be like, let's stick with this, we'll go back a generation? I don't know. So what I'm going to do, I didn't want to make this and open it ahead of time. So I've got a cup of hot water here and an empty cup with a spoon in it here. I know you needed me to explain this to you. And I'm going to attempt to, without burning myself, hopefully, this could get interesting tonight. I'm hopefully going to transfer this to this and everything's going to go fine. I'll mix it up and we'll give it a whirl. Then we're going to move on to these, and then we will attempt to dunk these into that, and we'll see how it goes. And maybe we'll go with the White Russian. By the way, Loose Shoe Brewery. Where the hell is it? Amherst County? Yeah, I think it's somewhere up there. Anywho, they're an awesome brewery. We played there last weekend. Had a great turnout. We emptied a few of their kegs and they had to retap them and stuff. It was good for business, good for us. So, and I'm not a beer drinker, but I tried 2 of their beers that night, and one of them, something unicorn, was fantastic. So if you're ever out in Amherst, Virginia, I don't know exactly the city where it is, Luciu Brewery is definitely worth a stop. And they also have, you can bring your own food in, and they have a root beer that they brew themselves. Not an alcoholic one either, just a straight up root beer. It's delicious. I love root beer. All right, let's do this. You know what's funny? Today, I had to go to 3 grocery stores today. I was going to buy, I don't know if you guys have a Fresh Market or the equivalent of a Fresh Market around you, but Fresh Market, I'm not going to smell the box. Yeah, it literally is cardboard. Fresh Market is like more of an upscale, fair trade, almost like a Trader Joe's, but ritzier kind of looking. I don't know if that explains it at best or not. I went to get pepper jelly because the pepper jelly at Walmart wasn't good enough. I don't know. I don't even know if they sell it there. Anywho, it didn't matter. I hadn't been in there in a while. I wanted to go in there. And they had like 3, 4, 5 different pepper jellies. And I'm like, well, what the hell? What? I was like, I just had to focus for a minute and be like, all right, Carol just wants pepper jelly. She just wants pepper jelly. I get in a situation where I got to call her, take pictures. I'm like, this one, this one, this one. No, not that one, this one. Anywho. Then when I got it home, she called it pepper relish. And I was like, oh, fuck. Did I get the wrong thing? No, apparently it's just called 2 different things. You put it on cream cheese, a block of cream cheese, and you eat it with crackers, and it's really good. And I never expected it to be because I'm not a huge cream cheese fan on a bagel. I want an excessive amount. But like, if it's on my hand, I'm not thrilled about licking cream cheese off. Cream cheese, it's maybe it's a wording thing again. So I went there and I was going to get everything I could get there, and I really wanted to get their pumpkin spice coffee because their pumpkin spice coffee is the best around. Like, I love Dunkin' Donuts. They make the worst pumpkin spice anything. It's just not good. Like, I don't know. I can't say about their donuts and stuff. I've never tried the pumpkin. Well, I'm sure I have at some point and just don't remember. But, yeah, their coffee's no good. So, I didn't. Walmart, that's the only brand that has pumpkin spice at Walmart. That's so weird. My Walmart sucks. Focus. Fucking focus, man. So, but I knew well, okay. So I went over to Aldi's. From Fresh Market, I just got pepper jelly. Ran into my my friend, the owner of Lynchburg Does, and my bass player from A New Low. Mine, like I own him. Anyway, I saw him at Aldi. Not Aldi. Good Lord. I saw him at Fresh Market. I left there. I went over to Aldi. Aldi is fantastic, but, you know, everybody always raves about their prices, but it depends on what you're getting, because 3 or 4 of the things, and I know because I went right to Walmart afterwards to get those things that they didn't have in the name brand, but they only had in their brand, and Carol didn't want it in their brand. Like Happy Farms. Happy Farms cream cheese. I thought it looked delightful. It's Happy Farm. It's better than, what's the other one? New York? I don't know. Philadelphia cream cheese. I cannot focus tonight, and I apologize. I went to Aldi. The only spice they didn't have was onion powder, and I use it in everything, so I had to have it. And it's only like, no, you know what's funny? It's $1 there. It's 99 cents. It was 88 cents at Walmart. What the fuck was I talking about? Wow. Okay. I was in Aldi, and I got this this ice coffee that comes in a carton. You pour it and you drink it just straight, or you put ice on it. It's really good, and I can go through a bottle in like a day. I mean, like a carton of it in a day. It's so good. I shouldn't have it around, but it was the last one on the shelf, which led me to the point of this whole story where it's been going all along. The point is, I looked at the expiration date, and my eyes have gotten so bad that even when I held it out, like at arm's length, which is normally where I read things these days, with it if I don't have reading glasses on, I can read it. Well, I couldn't read it. I could not tell what the date is. I thought it said September 17th of 2017. I'm like, there's no way that they missed this, and it's been sitting on the shelf since way past its expiration date. So I had to stop one of the employees, and I said, I'm really sorry. My eyes are horrible. Does that say September 17th of 2017. She looked at it, she's like, no, it's December 9th of 17. I was like, oh my God. Afterwards, I looked at it and I could kind of see it better. But it took, I had to stop somebody in a store to have them read something to me. I need to go to the eye doctor. I can't afford to go to the eye doctor. I can't afford to live. Please send me all your money. Every cent you don't want. I know you don't want it. It's dirty. Give it to me. I'll be like one of those preachers. Send me it. I'll take it out of your hands for you. I will wash away the sins all for you. Anywho, don't send me your money. Unless you want to. Okay, so Oreo hot cocoa mix. Naturally and artificially flavored. Wow. Okay, this is good. I can read this. August 3rd, 2018. So, yeah. I want to make sure it wasn't March. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the package, smell it. Then I'm going to take this. I'm going to make a mess. I'm going to fucking burn my leg or something. Actually, it's probably cool enough now. Not much of a smell. You know, it's funny. I came home tonight from trunk or treating at Darrington. By the way, I've got a lot of footage from Grayson's award ceremony, and I might throw them in here either during this at some point. Oh, who do we got right here? Thank you very much, good sir.
And in first place in the whole school, Grayson Olivera.
All A's on your report card.
And Grayson Olivera.
Yeah, in kindergarten, I would always get notes on his agenda that were not quite as nice as the ones I got.
What was the, like...
No, Grayson keeps talking about butts and pooping or just...
Griffin Olivera. Savion Hart. Ask Griffin's parents how to pronounce the last name again.
Olivera.
Olivera. So I don't make a mistake. Come on, Griffin.
And then our last one, this person is second place for points in the whole school. That means they beat out some third, fourth, and fifth graders too. And in second place at Desi in the first quarter, Griffin Olivera.
Griffin Olivera.
Let's give him a round of applause.
I love you so much.
I told you guys because I don't think I've seen you. No, the last video I posted, actually I didn't post it to YouTube. I'll put it up here so you guys can all check it out. If you're friends with me or you follow me on Facebook, then you probably saw it. It was the video of his school showed up because he won the top of the school AR. He read the most books and got the most points based on the tests. Let me just throw it up here. If you don't want to watch it, the video is exactly this minutes and seconds long. Skip forward to that many minutes or seconds later. Just add the two numbers from this point to that point. That didn't make sense. No, from the I'm going to say that, and then you can connect the two, okay? That.
So what Grayson doesn't realize yet, he's right on the other side of the door, so I'm trying to keep this quiet, is he has the highest AR points in his class. Actually, I think he might be the highest in all the grades. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but they're coming in an emergency vehicle to surprise him and bring him a backpack with his prize and stuff, so I thought I'd set the camera up and see if I could get a cool little surprise shot or something. We'll see how it goes.
What is it?
yours, dude.
Woo,
Awesome job on your reading. Are you surprised? Awesome. You want to come sit
All
right
right.
here? We can take a picture?
Can we take a picture with you, Grayson? Grayson! 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 Come on over. Put down a little bit. All right, Dolphin, come on in front. The Desi Dolphin. Look, we even found a dolphin.
And do you recognize who that is? It's Miss
Here, put the
Proctor.
sign down a little bit. Sandra, you got me in the picture. See? Put it way down. Put it way down. All right, when I say fins up, you say no excuses. Fins up!
No excuses!
Congratulations, Grayson!
Like a bunch?
Good
job, man.
Oh, okay.
We're proud of you, man.
Congratulations. Now you gotta share it with your brother, okay? All right.
A little party right there.
Here, let me get a picture of you guys together. Here, come on.
The neighbors are probably like,
All right.
I was not expecting that at all.
that was like over in 2 seconds, wasn't it? What do you say? Thank you.
Are you so happy?
Yeah.
You gonna open your bag and see what you got?
Smile! Yeah.
Griffin.
That was awesome. This is awesome.
See what happens when you read and Joe Griffin. When you read lots of stuff.
What's that?
What?
What's this?
What is it?
I think I know what this is.
It's
No.
a book.
It's the world of pets.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
read
so
that.
cool. I'm gonna read that.
Winners take all.
You got all kinds of books. That's so cool.
Also get all the books. Now this one's a cool one. The White House and Me. This is a scary one. Oh my God! I got this. What does it have in it?
What?
Look, crayons. New coloring. Oh, no, not crayons.
Aw.
Pencils and pencils.
You got all kinds of stuff, dude.
Look at this.
That's
It's a Star Wars
cute.
puzzle. What's in it?
But you can, if you do the puzzle, you can save
Wait, how
that.
do you know it's a puzzle?
'Cause
Let
it
me
probably
open
says head.
Spider-Man guards.
Did you have that at
I
work?
gotta know where they got those. Yeah.
Oh, that's too funny. Multiplication and division. Woo!
Boba
Means
Fett
you know
playing
about that.
cards.
I'm taking those.
Dot to dot. You don't have to draw those stinking dots anymore. Where you do a line and then whoever closes the box puts their initials in it.
Oh.
I think that's what that is. See?
Ooh. What? Dice?
Story cubes?
Yeah?
That's
That
cool.
sounds cool.
Okay.
At least I like
Like
it.
1,000. Look.
A new notebook?
Yeah. It has a cap.
What? Those are some fancy scissors.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What? That's awesome. Is that like
This is
fractions
what
and
I do.
decimals? What's in there?
Okay.
What's this? Look here. No, don't just keep opening, getting stuff.
Let him take it out. It's his moment. See what happens when you read books and take AR and take AR tests.
You
on
die.
them?
Is a blue whale the biggest thing? There it is. New
Oh,
folders.
those are so cool.
Wait. Now I have new homework folders. Yay!
See, you just watched the video or skipped it, and so I'm not experiencing that loss of time with you. I am still experiencing the constant flow of time, whatever that might mean. You know, oh my God. If he looked dude enough, I'm gonna do it like this, because if at least it gets on the floor, I don't give a shit. It's just water. And I hope it was 8 ounces. I mean 10 ounces. Ooh. Uh-oh. Add 6 fluid ounces. So what we're gonna have to do, the ratio is gonna be off a little bit. So this is gonna be a little bit of a, you know, that looks pretty good, and that's. Oh, you can see little bits of Oreo in it. That's the only problem with having the video monitor for this being my regular monitor. You know, I never checked to see if that was recording. Thankfully it is. Now, here's a funny thing. I'm gonna look at you so that if it doesn't work. The last time I used this camera, the audio and the video was completely out of sync, and so I synced the audio, and I was like, great, done. Then I played the video, and when I'd cut, where I do my little edits to show you stuff like this, like, I couldn't because it wouldn't line up. Anywho, you know what? I'm going to add like 3/4 of this package into this. This is such a waste. Oh, no, no, Luna, no, God. I was just talking about loving our fur babies, and one of them walked in. He's the one that made an appearance on the last review, the Mystery Oreos, which I thought was a pretty good review and a fun little time. Now, since then, most people are saying it tastes like Fruity Pebbles, but they did the unofficial Fruity Pebbles flavor a year ago. I really don't believe that they would do that again so soon without, you know, trying to send the other one under the carpet or something. But I've seen that Fruity Pebble one pop up a few times. I should have got it last time I saw it. It was like 3 or 4 months ago. I was like, ooh, there they are. No, it couldn't have been them. I definitely would have bought that. Anywho, call me the Tangent Man because I like to go off on tangents. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I have I have to film tomorrow night. I don't have to. My friend Matt asked me to film the Mock Stars Ball, which is 4 bands coming to play at Cagney's, which is a great place downtown in Lynchburg. And they're going to assume the roles of other bands, like the Cars, and I can't remember. There's 4 bands, and they're all going to play the roles of other bands and do their songs. It sounds really interesting, but they're charging $10, which seems, especially for Lynchburg, very excessive. That's a lot of money. I don't know. The idea is fantastic, and I hope that's enough to get people out to go see it. But if not, I think that's where you're looking at the problem. $10 tickets. I would pay $10 for anything these days. Here we go. No. I've got this stirred enough. It's very watery. Now, I would say that I put the right portions of water to this. I did 10, so instead of doing 6 would go with 1 package, so 10 ounces. I did almost 2 packages. I left a thin line down the bottom so I can snort it later. Nothing gets me going like cocaine. Okay, enough jibber jabber. Based on what I'm trying here, I'd like that to be a little hotter. Sat here for a while because I've been running my gums. I'm hoping I cut this down because if not, I apologize. This is ridiculous. I want to get onto these. So, without further ado, I guess we're just not going to dunk them because that's, see it, Tuna. Yeah, beat feet. Asshole. He's actually really kind. Did you see? Oh, okay. I just freaked out. Okay, right around here. You don't see it because you see whatever's behind here. I'm watching the volume of my voice go up. I've been trying to monitor it to make sure it doesn't go too loud, and I'm hoping it's not too low because I've got this running and working and this stuff. I tested it this week and it seems to be working fine, so I'm hoping if I have to use the audio for this, it's great audio. It's just this is always a little cleaner because it's closer to me, and this, for some reason, you cannot boost the recording volume up. I think it has something to do with USB. If anybody knows any tips or tricks, let me know in the comments below, and I can start using this again on a regular basis and figure something out. Let's bust into the hot cocoa and give them a whiff. Let's get this review done quick. Oh, we can take our time. I could just edit the shit out of it. Okay. This is interesting. Now, I'm not thrilled with what I'm smelling, but it's better than that already. It doesn't taste chemically. It doesn't smell chemically. The chemically doesn't go into my nose immediately. Now, it smells like hot cocoa and Oreos. Like, there's no other way around it. Hot cocoa and Oreos is the smell I got immediately. If these had been mystery Oreos, I would have said chocolate marshmallows. Which isn't too far off the mark. Okay, so what they did with this, if I am not mistaken... Yeah, okay. That's gross. I hate when they have a cream like that that's more sticky, and like when it warms up you can just peel it away. I prefer the classic traditional, just, I don't know, original cream consistency and texture. Alright. As excited as I was to find these in the store, I'm not quite as excited to try them. Like, it's a very... it's not as boring as cookie butter looked, but it's... The colors and everything, they nailed it. The logo, it's fantastic. If they had just done like a little snow down here, it would have been awesome. Nonetheless, it's hot cocoa. You know what I mean? It's like, you know the flavor of cocoa. Cocoa's not too far off from just eating an Oreo in a sense. You know, I'm not saying exactly. Let me just try this and shut up. God damn you to hell. You gonna try it? Alright, Luna, you gotta get it down, man. Thanks. Alright. I do so love it when I'm wrong. It is exactly what I thought it would taste like, but kind of cranked up to 11, you know what I mean? It's very sweet, but not... Alright, there was one that came out recently, I think the Dunkin' Donut one. I redacted my score. It was originally a 6, I upped it to an 8. This is the same... Well, no, this isn't... That was very just sweet, son of a bitch! This is sweet on an intentional level. I don't know what they did to approach the sweetness, but I like the way it feels in my mouth. What are you doing? Hey! Get out of there! Alright. Yeah, they're good. I mean, better than I thought. Not amazing. I would give these 7.5. 7.5. They're good. Definitely. Very, kind of put you in the mood. That's why I wore a sweater tonight. It's sweater weather here in Virginia now. Not every day. It's supposed to get to 70 degrees tomorrow. I hate that. I hate in the fall when you finally got to a nice, comfortable low to mid 60s. You know, you get up in the morning, like, it's gotten to freezing once. Could you believe it? It's gotten to freezing once, buddy. But we've had these mornings that are very cold, 39 degrees, 40 degrees. You know, for some people that's nothing. Like back north, like dead of winter, like when it's negative out and your hair's frozen, you can crack it off and you're waiting for the bus. That's cold. It's just startling to me. Like it was very abrupt. Like we had once again, like we do every year, it's getting shorter and shorter, our falls. And then bang, winter's here, and then you get a summer day. And it's winter for a week, and then all of a sudden you're in shorts again. And it's like, it's so intolerable. Anywho, okay, 7.5. You got your score. I mean, maybe if it was a little warmer, or if there was less water. I think if I had put two packages I think if I had put two packages in like 10 ounces, which is what this was. If I had finished off that package, I think it would have been perfect. So, by my estimation, their math is not right here. For 6 fluid ounces, the package should be a little bit bigger. So, technically, instead of getting 8, you're probably only getting about 5 full-flavored hot cocos here. Just based on what I tried in this example. This could be wrong, so don't hold me to it. You should definitely try it. Maybe I I think it's most people do it with milk. That's what it is. When I make hot cocoa, you do it with hot milk. It's better that way. Maybe one morning, on one of these cold mornings, we'll go outside and we'll drink this and we'll see how it is, maybe, out in the world. If you guys are loving watching these as much as I'm loving making them, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. All of those things help me a lot. So, thank you to those of you who do. And to those of you who don't, I love you nonetheless. It's okay. God damn it, Tuna. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. Let's sing and dance in the sun and the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment. Always live in love. And never let your inner child die. That's very important. Or maybe that's why I'm poor. I don't know. One way or the other, it's a good way to live. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodkast. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you guys a little bit further on down the goddamn road. The road of life. El Rodeo. Rodeo. Ride the rodeo. Ride the rails, bitches. Next time.